going on, everybody? Just doing a quick update video. I haven't posted a lot lately. One reason is there's just not much going on. It's getting to be that time of year where it's just things are starting to wind down. I've got several pumpkins that are growing that I'm trying to protect. We had some pretty cold weather. We're going to have some cold weather again next week. No freezes, but there's, I think, been some minor frost. But so I've just been trying to protect the pumpkins as much as possible, and some of my trees. I've taken like sheets and blankets and stuff and wrapped it around the base of the trees to try to protect the stump and the roots. So if the trees die back a little bit, I can, I can trim them back, and then they should grow back, hopefully. That's what happened with that one moringa tree that I had that I thought was dead. I had trimmed it all the way back to the ground, and it came back. I thought it was completely dead because it took it forever to come back, and there was nothing because I had trimmed it all the way down to the ground. So hopefully, if anything like that happens with any of my other trees, that will be the case. I can just prune it back and it'll come back for me. But yeah, nothing much going on. I think the snake beans are starting to slow down. We've got quite a few. We've pretty much filled an entire gallon-sized freezer bag, and I've got some out there that I'm saving to go to seed, so I'm just letting them dry and die off on the vine. I may have to bring them inside to do that because I don't want them to stay wet, and if it rains, all that stuff. So I'm just trying to save some seeds. I still have some seeds, but I'm trying to save them so I'll have even more than what I've got. And I mean, you can find snake beans. I bought the ones that I have at Home Depot, but still, I'd rather, if I can save them and plant for free, why go buy any? So doing that, and we'll probably get some more, maybe a couple more handfuls of beans before they finally give it up. But that they're not really meant for this time of year, so the fact that we've got a gallon of them is good for this time of year, I think. So and they did really well. I'm hoping that the chayote will not completely die from the cold, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll do like the rest, die back to the ground, and then I can prune it back, and then it'll just grow back when it warms up in the spring. Not much else going on. A lot of the trees are going dormant. The fig tree's dropping all of its leaves. It's got 2 figs on it, which kind of shocked me when they popped up. So hopefully we'll get those 2, and I'll probably just freeze them because I don't really know what else to do with them. I don't want to break out the dehydrator for 2 figs, but we'll see. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, it's dropping all its leaves. It'll be completely bare, and it'll be bare all winter long, and then in the spring, kind of late in the spring, it'll start putting on leaves again. So I actually planted the fig tree out, and I'll do a video and show everybody. I planted the fig tree out, and I planted the mango tree out. I got to plant the black sapote out, and I've got to plant the other star fruit that I have, and eventually I need to plant the tangerine. But I'm kind of playing it by ear right now, because I don't want to plant something out and then we have a really bad frost or a hard freeze and then kill it, So I'm kind of playing it by ear, seeing how it goes, which is one of the reasons I didn't plant the black sapote out. The other reason is it's rooted through its pot. I'm sure there's drainage holes on the bottom of the pot. So it's rooted through those, and it is going to be a beast to get out. So I will have to work at that. But right now it's sitting kind of on the south side of my house, so that's where the warmest part of the exterior of my house is. So it will get the most heat during the colder months, which is good. I hopefully shouldn't have to cover it or anything like that. Now, if there's going to be a freeze, I probably will, because I don't think I can bring it inside. I don't think I can get that. I think pretty much when I'm going to have to tear some roots to get it out, and then when I do that, I'm just going to have to put it straight in the ground, I think, otherwise it'll die. But so I'm probably just going to leave it where it is, and if there's going to be a freeze, I'll cover it and just see what happens. If it does die, I don't know, it dies, I might, just to see what happens, I might, if it looks like there's going to be a pretty good freeze, take a clipping and try to start it indoors, and that way if the big tree dies, I can start another one from a clipping. So we'll see, because they're not cheap, and unfortunately I need to get another one, because the one I have, I don't know if it's male or female, but it's one or the other. It's not hermaphroditic, and it's one or the other, because it produces flowers but doesn't actually produce any fruit. So I'm going to have to buy another one so that it can get cross-pollinated. But yeah, my daughter's pumpkins are doing well. Her sunflowers are doing well. Her sunflowers are doing really well. One of them we're letting you let the head kind of die on the stalk, and once it gets to a certain point, you cut the head off and bring it inside and let it finish, and then you can harvest the seeds, which is what we're planning on doing. And I mean, I've seen stuff where you can actually eat sunflower, and I don't know if I'll try that or not. But harvest the seeds, maybe roast some of them. We got plenty of sunflower seeds, and I mean, sunflower seeds are one of the easiest things to come by. You can literally go buy bird seed and take sunflower seeds out of that, plant them, and you've got sunflowers. And to tell you that they work, one time I had some in a bird feeder. A bird came along and either tossed some of the seed out or it dropped when it was eating, and one of them was whole. It went right below the bird feeder, actually worked its way into the ground, somehow germinated, and we had a little sunflower pop up. So, you know, it works. I don't know what kind of sunflowers you'll get, but you'll get sunflowers. But yeah, so I think she's got 6 or 7 sunflowers, and she's got 4 that have bloomed now. So, but yeah, so everything at this point is kind of slowing down. But I wanted to give a little update, because I haven't been on in a while, because I just have had some issues with space on my phone, and but I've got something I'm going to try. My wife got a new phone, so I kept her old phone, and I'm going to try to just record video on that, download it onto the computer, and then see if that works. But yeah, that's about it, and hopefully I'll be able to go out and do a little update, show what's going on, show off the pumpkins growing, which I'm excited for, and hopefully the cold weather won't kill them. But that's about it. So I will be back probably next week. I don't imagine that I'll be able to do, or that I will do, a video this weekend. I might do one. We'll see. I do need to go out and fertilize the pumpkin, do some foliar feed, but we'll see how things go. And sometimes it's just, no offense to anybody who watches, but sometimes it's just easier to just go out and get stuff done without trying to film it. But we'll see what happens. I might come back tomorrow with one. Sundays are more difficult back tomorrow with one. And until next time, I'll talk with you later. Oh, and please like and share, subscribe, comment, share it with as many people as you can. You know, I want to get, you know, I want to grow my channel, and I want to get more people interested in gardening. So yeah, share it around, and drop comments and let me know what you think about my videos. They will, as time goes on, they'll get better quality. But you know, if you have any questions, if you want to discuss anything, just put a comment, and I would love to discuss all things gardening. So until next time, I'll talk with you later.